Hello, I hope that you are doing well and that you are excited for the spooky season, and today is going to be a slightly different journaling video, and this one is going to be a journal with me video for several scrapbooking spreads in my mini journal, and these are going to be Halloween themed. And when I decided to make these spreads, I actually hadn't used my mini journal in a while, so I thought that it would be fun to grab it and do some Halloween spreads in it. And I'm just starting things off by adding a small piece of black paper and washi tape as a base, and then I'm going to be adding some small stickers. And it's actually always a challenge for me to find stickers that are small enough to use in this tiny journal, but I did find some, and this somewhat creepy, somewhat gothic sticker is one of them. And to continue the darker vibes, I decided to add a moon sticker because there's something very dark and mysterious about the moon, and I think that it can definitely feel spooky sometimes, also because a lot of the things that we consider spooky happen during the night, and the moon tends to come out during that time. And the last thing I added to the spread, because there's not that much space in it, were some word stickers, and these ones say "push yourself, no limits." And I thought that that was just, I don't know, a very positive message. The next tiny journal spread, I'm starting off with this piece of skull scrapbooking paper, and it fit very well on the left-hand side of the page. So then it was time for me to move to the right-hand side, and I'm doing that by using a piece of this tiny vintage paper pad that I have and layering some starry black and gold washi tape on top of that. And now that I had a base, it was time to add some word stickers. And the one I chose here is Wild at Heart. But things still felt a little bit empty to me, so I just finished off the spread with this small floral sticker. For the next spread, I'm actually using another piece of the vintage paper I used before and layering that with another small piece of washi tape. And this time the focal point is going to be this somewhat creepy dark deer sticker, and I just added that on top of the base. Now, the left side was looking rather empty, so I decided to layer some vintage-looking washi tapes on top of that, and of course add the text sticker. And this one says, "Life is a never-ending garden of growth." And again, I just thought that that was a really positive message. Although I guess all of these are a bit of a contradiction for the Halloween-themed vibes that I'm going for, but there's no law that says that spooky things can't be accompanied with positive messages, so this is the result. For the next spread, I started off with this small piece of scrapbooking paper that had this very Halloween-themed potion on it, and I cut it out, and I'm actually going to be using that a little bit later, because first I wanted to create a bit of a base by using a piece of vintage paper. And I actually also added that tiny piece from the potion bottle paper to the top left corner, just because I really liked that star pattern, and also because it really matched the potion bottle, which I knew would go on the right hand side. And my final touch for the spread was just filling in some of that empty white space on the left with some more vintage writing washi tape and some more writing stickers. And this time I went for appreciate what you have, which is something that I tend not to do that often, so I thought that this was a great reminder. Although now that I'm looking back at it, I guess it seems a little bit ominous considering that there is a bottle that looks like it could definitely contain poison to the right, so I don't know, it's like it has a little bit of a threat vibe, I guess, but that was not how I intended it. Anyways, moving on to the final spread that I'm going to show you in this video. And for this one I used the last piece of that tiny vintage scrapbooking paper on the left and added some autumnal / Halloween vibes to it by putting an orange felt leaf on top of that. And to match the orange theme I kinda had going, I added some jack-o'-lantern washi tape on the right hand side and used that as a base for more text stickers. And this time the message I went for says, "Single moments make great memories." And again, I thought that this was a great reminder because I don't know about you, but I am a worrier, so I worry a lot about the past, the future, and I tend to kind of forget about the present a lot of the time. And the present is a great place to be. I mean, that's where we're living after all. So yeah, I thought that this was just a nice little reminder to not take the present for granted and to appreciate all of those little moments. And that was everything that I wanted to show you today. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you want me to make more videos like this. Be you, always. Bye!